thing then. It probably will take a couple of minutes or seconds or whatever to
Yeah, to go
take
live,
it.
I need to make
Yeah,
sure
that's
I'm
kind of
muted, otherwise.
annoying when you can't really, precisely predict when the whole thing will start. I mean, even with the YouTube general thing, YouTube gaming, as
Yeah,
soon
I
as you
was
start it,
before we
it
go live. I was
takes like
meaning
a minute or
to.
so to just
Yeah,
start.
YouTube's got horrible stream delay.
Eh,
I was meaning to ask you, like, now that Twitch does have its own official gaming-related podcast, like game thing, why YouTube instead of Twitch?
well, there's the thing. I mean, for myself, I can say that when I stream my own content, uh, as I'm not really into whole Twitch thing, then God damn it.
Yeah, I tried both, and just YouTube. Like now that the setup is good now, it's just the audience is not there, and even
Yeah.
after they fixed all their streaming interface, the delay is just so god awful. And that's comparing it to Twitch, which is already pretty bad.
Oh well.
Oh
Still.
shit, we're live, guys.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. So idle
Good.
talks.
It's a lovely morning, and it's what evening for you guys?
For me, it's 8 o'clock in the evening. Yes. It's pitch dark, pretty much, pitch black. So yeah.
Christ, it's 10 in the morning here.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, there's the
it's 6 in
difference
the
between
afternoon.
American and well,
We
Europe,
are
pretty much.
everywhere.
Yeah. Well, we could start with something simple. Let's start with Orbit's videos.
Oh,
Which
that
one do you
sounds
choose?
lovely.
The defense Sunday or the worst platoon lead?
Where's Platoon lead? It's short and sweet.
All right then. Let's
Oh,
give
God,
this.
Right,
somebody
slow
found a
down,
video of
guys.
me.
Let's not fuck ourselves up. Oh shit! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Get out the zone! Back up! Oh god, I've killed everyone. Platoon waypoint. Jesus fucking Christ, guys! Are you shitting me?
We
just
have all done
lost
this
2/3 of
before.
our forces.
So yeah, what basically happened here? I pretty much know the story somewhat, but what? Well, give us
What the fuck?
context.
Alright, so the context is, I as a platoon leader saw a massive TR armor column right in front of us, and as any good tactician would do in this situation, I decided it would be a good idea if we flanked. Unfortunately, I didn't look on the map, and we flanked right into the TR warp gates.
All right then.
That's just phenomenal.
And how
That's
many?
new meta right there.
Yeah, how many units died back then?
Most of our armor died, I think, and we lost about 90% of our forces. It was pretty bad. It's something everyone thinks they do. Like everyone says for the first time they platoon these, they're like, "Oh no, I'm going to kill my entire platoon," and it is very difficult to do. It's very difficult to kill an entire platoon. But I mean, these guys must have trusted me so much because I'm leading like every week, so they must have just not questioned it, and they just drove straight into the enemy warp gates.
Well, there are very rare occasions when you really have this opportunity to go up against enemy warp gate, when you really warp gate enemy and well keep on rolling forward. So obviously, not a lot of people know the bounds of that restriction area. So well, yeah, in my time, I still remember we back in the day when you had the old hex system, the
Oh, yeah, I
battles
remember that.
battles for the last bit of land to get the continent. Now those were amazing. But yeah, we didn't quite run into warp gates as much.
Yeah. There should totally be something on the map, you know. There should be something on the map that shows you're about to enter death.
Yeah.
There is. It's called that 10-second warning.
Yeah, exactly. Or at least on the minimap. That would be definitely good on
Yeah.
the minimap. But oh well, that's sort of too much to ask from devs, ironically speaking. But yeah.
Are you Jesus? Are you... Alright guys, I'm sorry, but that was natural selection, right? If you drive into a fucking if you keep driving, Jesus Christ. Ugh.
All right. So basically, that's that. Well, any other words for upcoming or current platoon leaders in regards of this situation.
Don't worry about it. If you kill your entire platoon, they can respawn. Don't worry about it.
I do
Give
that
a
on a
shot.
daily basis.
Well, well, still back in the day again. I guess I'm nostalgic about like that, but we with KOTV, but just often on the weekends of well, once in a month or so, used to just take our every single member we could from our outfit, even plus some other people that didn't really belong to outfit. Just simply drop them into the void, as we called it. It was area in the eastern warp gate in the Indar. The area next to Indar Bay Point, that whole place you can actually just fall down to. So yeah, we pretty much called it a sacrifice, and then we possibly sacrificed about I do believe about 1,000 people in total in all this time. So yeah, well, sort of cultists after all. We were Vanu, so But yeah, um, all right then. Might as well just play your second video as well.
Actually, I was about to ask if I could... Oh, wait, are we already... How long
Oh
is this?
yeah, just what?
Because I gotta say, I have to actually leave in 20 minutes because of the thing I mentioned earlier.
Alrighty then. Well, okay
Speed
then.
through them.
Yeah, let's just then let's play which one? The eulogy, the whole drama thing, or the
The Server
harasser?
Smash thing.
Alrighty then.
Let's have some fun. Oh, should I explain context first?
Yeah, okay, give us the context of this so-called drama thing.
Alright, so the context of this is this was happening... save that bit for later. But someone came in claiming to be a Server Smash admin when an outfit on Connery, or from Connery, was using PAL accounts to scrimmage on Jaeger away from Server Smash. And yeah, this guy was not actually... He was a temporary referee because they were low on manpower. He didn't actually have the power to say these things. And I'll just let you guys watch the video.
So yeah, the context, I as a bystander understood that there were a couple of guys from Connery that were playing on Jaeger, just training, I suppose, on another continent.
Staying the hell away from Smash.
Yeah, basically just doing their own thing on the server while on another continent where nothing happened. Pretty much, as you would do in VR training or something. So yeah, well, let's listen then.
You know it's me. If he doesn't know it's me,
User joined your channel.
If he is bitching about it, tell him to come to my TeamSpeak and talk to me about it.
One thing I have to mention, that maybe you should have used fonts that you could actually read. So yeah, half of the things
but part of this is just intentionally drawing terribly.
Alright then. Well, let's just put air quotes on intentional here.
I am left-handed.
Well, okay, fine.
But yes, let's continue.
User joined your channel.
Is there a problem?
How are we doing today, folks?
We're doing fine. Apparently, there's issues on your side with us not being on Esamir, not fucking with the Server Smash.
Did I urinate on your road?
It's pretty simple. If we'd have already banned you if you were using our accounts. Now,
that is you banned using accounts on Server Smash or something?
Yeah, if they were using Server Smash accounts, they would have banned them already.
All
because
right.
they were... Go on. I'll tell you the...
Yeah, okay, and the person, talking back to the guy who just came in is the platoon, no, not platoon, but outfit leader.
Yeah, he's one of the outfit leaders. Yeah.
Okay.
obviously we have no way to force you to stay off the server, because those aren't our accounts, but we will not... This is only warning. Stay offline during server smashes. All you do when you're online during server smashes is fucking waste the time of one of our fun police watching you, making sure you don't fuck with shit.
Here I have to mention another thing about Fun Police. As far as I understand, Fun Police is supposed to just observe things on the same continent, making sure.
Yeah, they get into that.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it now.
Okay, yeah,
This is a
just
2-minute video. We've already spoiled all of it.
well, not really, but
Aw.
just saying that Fun Police.
Let's.
Okay, fine, let's just.
Wow. If we're not on the main continent, if we're not using Server Smash accounts, what's the problem? Why does Fun Police need to watch us if we're not on the main continent?
Hold on,
Because
you're saying
you
that we're
waste
not
time
allowed to
making
play
sure that you
when
stay
it's server
there.
smash?
No, he's talking about Jaeger. We're on Jaeger right now. I guess he just has a stick up his ass because we're IR now.
Because there's a potential that we maybe might do something wrong, even though we won't and aren't.
Honestly, I'll be completely simply. I trust Saws not to dick around with this. That has nothing to do with this. No one, no exceptions, is allowed to be online during a server smash.
You're talking
you're
about
using
just
our
Jaeger
accounts or
or
not.
anything.
On Jaeger.
If you don't own the account and you don't own the server, what real authority do you have on somebody being on something that's not Server Smash related?
The only authority we have is the authority to ban you from PSP events if you keep doing it.
So let me get this straight. Let me make sure I understand. If we are on Jaeger, doing something unrelated, on unrelated accounts, on an unrelated continent, fighting unrelated players, you will ban us and sanction us from future PSP events.
During a server smash,
That is just to make sure I'm understanding this. That's what you're saying.
What is PSP?
what I'm saying, I can't, let me just...
Are you going to sanction Saws if we are on Jaeger doing unrelated shit?
During a server smash,
Blow me.
I will...
User in your channel.
This is perfect. The best quote of everything. Just
I have that as a soundbite if either of you want to use that in videos.
yeah. So there's the thing. I don't get it. So the guy comes in, tells that they have to spare one guy from Fun Police to go watch other people on another continent that's out of server smash bounds to watch people do what on that other server, on that not other server but of the other continent. Like,
No,
what
it gets
the fuck?
better. I have like a few pictures here. Let me put this one. I don't know how fast you can. Where is it? I think it's this one. Is it this one where he explains it? But this was after Server Smash ended.
Okay.
This all took place after Server Smash ended.
Wait, that entire conversation took place after it ended?
Yes.
What the...
It turns out this was like he's a teenager or something that was all swelled up in the chest because he was allowed to be a referee for Server Smash. And he went over because he saw people were playing like during, and then he came in after the fact. Extinguisher in the chat, Mucus never shows up to anything. Or if he does, it's an hour later.
Yeah,
And then
usually.
here
Sorry to
is
say that.
A screen cap of one of the other Server Smash, or I don't know, I'll post it anyway. Here is where it turns out that people were blaming me for getting what's called the PAL accounts banned. I don't even know what PAL accounts are. But here was a convo they had afterwards where he was all pissy and saying, I'm going to get PAL accounts banned for this conversation.
Okay, I have no clue what that is as well, but
Neither do I, but people seem to be upset.
Okay, well,
Planetside.
still I don't get the fact that they have to really send somebody on another
The thing is,
continent.
apparently they didn't even send him.
Yeah.
And it gets better. Even Radar X had to come in and talk about this shit.
Oh shit.
Radar X and Justica, the head of Server Smash or whatever his rank is,
Justicia,
all
yeah.
had to jump in and say, holy shit, we are sorry.
We're so sorry. Oh my god, that's hilarious. It's so
Like,
funny
here's
that he
just
went
a
on
response.
after it ended. Like, what was he trying to accomplish? Like, did he want them to log off then? Like, after it had completed?
I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. All I know is that now, even though I didn't post it, my video on Connery is the greatest shit post in Connery's history.
What's an absolute fool?
Yeah.
It's so good because he kept on saying when it was initially dropping that, yeah, I'm a Server Smash admin. You guys were disrespecting me. Jessica comes on and says he wasn't a Server Smash admin. He was a temporary referee because we were short-staffed. All his comments got deleted. But we screen capped it.
That's all
And
I
it's
can
so
hear.
good. I wanted Panda to be on so bad because Panda went into maximum overmod mode. Like, he had to sticky a post saying that, like, hey, no more witch hunting, any more shit talking on this guy will get you banned.
And that's
And
where
it didn't
Panda
help.
is digging
Yeah,
his own
we
hole.
tried, for those of you people like that are just watching right now, we were trying to get a hold of Panda so hard because I wanted to hear Panda's side of this because it looked so shitty for him, even though he was just doing his damn job.
Yeah.
Like, he was a Server Smash rep, apparently. I don't know how Server Smash works. I have never done Server Smash.
Once or
And
twice
so
I've
was
been
this
there.
guy. But at the same time, he was a moderator that had to keep order in his subreddit, so of course everyone's going to call him a fucking shill. He's caught between two, like, loyalties here, and he's just trying to keep the peace.
Yeah. Well, one thing I have to say, I mean, banning usually doesn't help anything. People, first of all, obviously will make another account if they are really determined. And, well, what would that really solve? I mean, witch hunts really... people are just well, pretty much saying that this guy, well, name here, right, is just stupid or something. And sure, some people take it way too far, but for fuck's sake, trolls are everywhere. Oh well.
I love...
I think he just got like puffed up. It sounded.
I don't know, really.
Yeah,
Oh
'cause
well.
he was posting when this thread initially dropped it. I can't believe you guys disrespected me with like this. I am a Server Smash rep, and I'm like, no, you aren't. You're a temp, or I don't know what his rank even actually was.
Oh well.
They're not anyone, I don't think.
But yeah, the video.
I'm so sad that Panda could not join us today.
Oh well.
We tried everything, folks, to get a hold of Panda, but I guess he partied too hard last night.
Unfortunate. Well, yeah. Still like
So
the
it
guy.
sounds like we will be seeing Saws in future Service Smashes.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
Oh, I forgot to tell you the best part. After this, the guy that was trying to coerce them into leaving, he got elected as Force Lead of Connery.
Oh boy.
It was the second biggest meltdown in Connery's history. Because right after all this, for those of you that remember, after the stacking accusations, a lot of major Connery outfits said they were boycotting Server Smash, so nobody showed up for the vote. And this guy, he runs two outfits. He runs, or like through the people, like he has his friends, he runs an outfit on two different factions. So apparently the 2 votes for himself were enough to make him Force Lead. And when everyone saw the initial announcement posts that said this guy is Force Lead, they lost it.
Well,
they had an emergency Server Smash meeting on the Connery TeamSpeak, and they had record attendance. Everyone showed up just to vote no confidence in this guy.
That's cool. I do love a good bit of drama.
Well,
so
Orbit, I'm disappointed in you, but then again, you are a Millerite, not Woodman, so yeah, there's that.
I just like watching it all burn.
Well, yeah, some people just like to watch the world burn. Well, yeah, but speaking of the stacking accusation thing, drama, whole fucking thing.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't do Server Smash.
Yeah, it was a
people were upset.
clusterfuck of bullshit. That's all I can say.
All I got from the impressions I saw on the main Planetside subreddit is that this could have been handled well, but Server Smash shat the bed and tried to blame everyone but themselves.
Yeah.
on the Miller stacking, the stackusations.
Yeah, the stackusations. Like, that could have been easily dismissed as, like...
We didn't even stack that badly.
Yeah, no one wants to admit that Connery really fucking sucks.
Yeah. It's
Also,
pretty
another
regular.
funny thing that happened was, I believe, on the next server smash, did Connery lose? Did Connery
Yeah.
lose? I do believe they
Connery sucked.
did.
Really? Wait, Connery lost?
Yeah, I do believe they lost on
Yeah,
the
we
next
got-
one
Connery
against
might have
against
had.
Emerald.
We got warp gated again.
So yeah, even their good pals Emeralds apparently stacked.
You know, the thing is that there is no way, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, then basically Miller warp-gated Connery in a server smash, then apparently everyone was saying it's because Miller stacked so bad, because we cheated so badly. Fairness doctrine, fairness doctrine.
Stacking not necessarily cheating, but well, it was not quite permitted apparently to have elitists playing.
It was
Yeah, the
against
rules
the
were
spirit of the
admittedly
rules.
kind of nebulous because the spirit of the game is not a fucking rule.
Yeah.
But they could have just Server Smash could have responded, guys, you just suck. You could have prevented this on your own.
Yeah, it
But
wouldn't have happened. Like the
Yeah.
only reason they got warp gated in that match is because they had like 40, 50 guys crits. They had 40, 50 guys rage crit. You can see their population drop in the stats, and then their territory after that it just snowballed.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and that is what I call a bad loser.
Yeah, I know. It's like I'm just sitting there watching Connery like have their doctor tell them to cut back on the sodium, but
Well,
and then I just saw the post of like Server Smash throwing everyone under the bus, and it's like, dude, all you had to do was fucking tell Connery they sucked. It's not that hard. I can do it right now. Connery, we collectively suck. I don't care if we have Recursion and fucking Future Crew. We have sucked since day one. We have Genadine in our heritage.
well, yeah, we still. I mean, it's kind of interesting when speaking about server smash. Unfortunately, the first server smash, Woodman, the old one, did participate. We did actually had the greatest platoon lead and coordinator ever, and we still like tied. And the next one we outright lost because, well, first of all, we didn't had the same coordinator, and also, I don't know, for some reason we just were shit, and that was against Miller, I believe. But after we merged, we still kept losing, losing, and that was just sort of mind-bending. Either at first I thought that was Woodman's curse, that we pretty much keep losing no matter which server we are on, or something. But well, apparently, as soon as we win, as soon as we do something good, people start calling out, bullshit. I don't know.
There's no excuse for being shit.
Yeah. Or just simply
I mean,
you
that's
have
what
to
it-
admit that you're shit because you don't know how to play the fucking game. I mean, for fuck's sakes, this is not Dota.
Yeah, it
Uh,
certainly isn't. Don't
oh
jinx
well.
it. Someone's gonna make Planetside Dota.
Yeah, we'll see
Please
about
no.
that. But yeah, that's just fucking a lot of bullshit. Right. Let's see. Well, we still have time, so maybe we can play one of other of your
Do
videos.
another Atlas one.
You don't have to do the controlling the Zerg one because that's long. Existential Harasser is good for a laugh though.
Well, they're both minute and a half, pretty much. So, but okay, let's give existential.
Lightning. I wouldn't.
It's kind of dark, so you know
wouldn't
it's
necessarily
Yeah,
put
I
this
had to
like a
color correct the
improvement
fuck out of
but-
this because
it's
Oh my
still
God, this
fucking
one.
dark as hell.
But if someone really wants an
Ah,
advanced
oh well.
I'd probably give it to them.
At least it gets better.
They have to join TeamSpeak first.
yeah, when I black and white it, I just turn the contrast way up and you can see everything.
So, this is it. But what is this? I'm just hurtling down a hill with no control over who I hurt or what I do. Like that infiltrator on a buggy that I just decapitated with my front tire. Is this what life really is? Just flying down uncontrollably, sliding to your inevitable end? Is there a god? Is there a Vanu? What do I do now?
It's not over now. I lived. Is there any point to it all? Well, I'd better go find a gunner. I'm not very useful like this.
So yeah, that's a good ending actually. Why the fuck are you watching this? Let's see. Just, you know.
Existentialism in the finest.
Yeah, so sort of the main idea of making this video, any context there?
I just had a funny clip and I thought, what can I do with this? I have to use this. Because I just run Shadowplay waiting for hilarious shit to happen.
Yeah, I have the same thing.
And
yeah.
this was perfect. Except the fact that if you saw in the beginning, I don't know if they're still doing it, but sometimes when it's like dusk, the Planetside server can't figure out what kind of skybox it wants to have, so the lighting keeps changing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And that is
the
such
big
a
problem
bitch for
is
video
around no wait, in Amrish. What the fuck was that base called? In the middle. Ascent, I believe, was it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that one pretty much screws up the whole skybox. Supposed to be. So yeah. Oh well. But yeah, if I wouldn't know any better, I would say you have deep depression and you are suicidal. That's the only thing I would
It's
really
just
take out of it.
existential. Like, that's all I could think of is like, okay, in the context of a role-playing character driving his harasser, suddenly hurtling through the sky, this will be the moment you have your existential crisis.
You'd have your life flash between your eyes, you know. You've made a poor enough decision to get into one of these death traps, and now you're hurtling down a hill to your death.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Killing
first,
innocent infiltrator.
yeah, I would recommend you to try and roll down down any hill with a big ass thunderer, and then tell me that again, because that's fucking scary when you have full Sunday.
Sunders are like mountain goats. I know there's a lot of responsibility, but harassers, they have like a centre of gravity higher than the pogo stick. Those things like the smallest rock will send you flying.
Yeah, like that's literally what happened. A small boulder sent me to my not death.
I don't know. If I would have to pick anything more unstable, I would probably pick Flash. Couple of patches
Remember
ago.
when you can do donuts with the Flash and harasser?
Good Flash.
That was good.
Yeah, the old Flash, like a year or half a year ago. No, it was more like a year ago. It basically flipped on a single bump every fucking time. Honestly, as an infiltrator running around with Fury Flash, it was just annoying. You spawn, you drive, boom, you are upside down. That's it. Spawn another one. That's just fucking bullshit. At least they fixed it somewhat. So yeah.
Alright, well, I have to leave now because I have a meeting to attend.
Alright,
But
well.
it was great to be on. This time I'm going to try and quit Skype and not accidentally end the call.
No, I'm hosting, so don't you worry.
Alright, see you later, everyone.
Alright,
Thanks for having me.
see you, pal.
See you later.
Well then, well, we might as well just play one of your videos and then the second Atlas's, and I think this episode probably will be shorter, but unfortunate. How unfortunate.
It's just the two of us.
Yeah.
You know, that last video brings up like an interesting point for me. Like those Indar nights, they should be a lot darker. I'm not the only one saying this. I like the darker nights, like in beta.
Do you still remember when Amrish was just introduced?
I don't remember the Ambush nights on beta, but I expect they would have been pitch black.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the new Amrish was introduced. Then, really, the darkest night was almost completely dark. And that was amazing, as speaking from Infiltrator's perspective. It was just amazing to just run around, nobody seeing anything. It was amazing. And I actually saw a lot of people start using those flashlights. And, well, it did make nighttime battles a lot more campy or a lot more close quarter-y. Because not a lot of people obviously could see, well, past like 10 meters. So
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
quite
I loved
interesting.
it.
It was interesting, but then on the next very next patch, they simply turned up the lighting so much on the night. It was almost like, well, like daylight, and that just ruined it for me.
Yeah. It does. Like,
Unfortunately.
I kind of think, why bother even having a night at that point?
Yeah. Well,
Because the all nights are fun. Like, you had your lights on your cars, you had your lights on your flashlight. They're serving a purpose now, and they're
Yeah.
adding a different level of tactics. Like, you're running through an open field, don't fire your weapon because you're gonna show everyone where you are. And you're gonna
obviously,
be dead
yeah.
real quick.
And especially
Like,
those fucking dipshits with Lumifiber on Infiltrator. Honestly, I want to shove that fucking armor up their asses so deep they'll start glowing out their mouths or something. I don't care. Cause okay, fine.
that's some strong
I'm just
language.
ranting now, but yeah, running around in night with anything glowing basically is a death sentence. And pretty much that's what I've been experiencing ever since I started running around with my Halloween skull thing.
Halloween pumpkin
Yeah,
hats.
the skull thing that really lights up pretty well on the
Panda's here.
night.
Panda's here.
Ah, really? Well, then join
Alright.
us. Come on. Come on. Panda. Come on.
Panda. Panda, god damn it! Panda!
Damn bastard. Alright, well.
Wanna play in the next video?
Yeah, let's just play the next video until he... Ah!
Hello.
Ah, finally we got you. Like, 40 something minutes later like, couple of minutes later after Atlas leaves, and yeah.
Okay.
But anyways.
Well, I apologize for that.
Yeah.
It's kind of busy today.
Well, at least you got here eventually. I don't know. Did you hear what we said before, or did you just simply come online?
I did not. I didn't hear. No.
Okay, then you know what? For
I kinda
enjoyment
have a
of
feeling,
everyone, we'll play this video. I hope. Actually, can you see it?
No.
No,
Okay,
no.
hold on. I'll. There you go. You should be able to see it now. But you don't really have to hear it. You just need to hear it. So I suppose it's okay. So let's just listen.
You know it's me. If he doesn't know it's me,
User joined your channel.
If he is bitching about it, tell him to come to my TeamSpeak and talk to me about it.
User joined your channel.
Is there a problem?
How are we doing today, folks?
We're doing fine. Apparently, there's issues on your side with us not being on Esamir, not fucking with the server smash.
Did I urinate on your road?
It's pretty simple. If we'd have already banned you if you were using our accounts. Now, obviously we have no way to force you to stay off the server because those aren't our accounts, but we will not. This is only warning. Stay offline during server smashes. All you do when you're online during server smashes is fucking waste the time of one of our fun police watching you, making sure you don't fuck with shit. Doesn't matter who you are.
If we're not on the main continent, if we're not using server smash accounts, what's the problem? Why does fun police need to watch us if we're not on the main continent?
Hold on,
Because
you're saying that we're not allowed to play when it's server smash?
No, he's talking about Jaeger. We're on Jaeger right now. I guess he just has a stick up his ass because we're IR now.
Because there's a potential that we might do something wrong, even though we won't and aren't.
Honestly, I'll be completely simply. I trust Saws not to dick around with this. That has nothing to do with this. No one, no exceptions, is allowed to be online during a server smash.
You're talking
Whether you're
about
using our
Jaeger
accounts or
or
not.
anything?
On Jaeger.
If you don't own the account and you don't own the server, what real authority do you have on somebody being on something that's not server smash related?
The only authority we have is the authority to ban you from PSP events if you keep doing it.
So let me get this straight. Let me make sure I understand. If we are on Jaeger, doing something unrelated, on unrelated accounts, on unrelated content, fighting unrelated players, you will ban us and sanction us from future PSP events.
During a server smash?
That is just to make sure I'm understanding this. That's what you're saying.
What is PSP?
Well, I'm saying I can't, let me just...
Are you going to sanction Saws if we are on Jaeger doing unrelated shit?
During a server smash,
Blow me.
I will...
User in your channel was banned from the server.
Yeah, it still cracks me up. So obviously, I think Panda, you have seen the video itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just to give
Head mod on Connery. I had a discussion about whether or not we should get rid of it, but yeah, it stayed.
So yeah, basically, Atlas. Well, we sort of discussed the whole thing, and maybe you can give your own perspective on the whole events that unraveled after, or rather during the whole thing.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, like, I don't really know where to begin or anything like that, but I guess I can try. There's a huge misconception, I think, within the whole Connery community that people always sort of like label me as Reltor's best friend and his buddy and stuff like that. And while I definitely don't hate the guy, we're really not friends. I don't really know any other way to put it. I mean, when he was with ECL and I was with Brack, we did sort of like share a team speak together, but that was pretty much it. And I don't know, like, we're not. Ever since I left Brack, which was about 7 or 8 months ago.
Okay, I'm here now.
Really...
Oh, hello then. I couldn't keep up, hey?
Yeah, I'm trying to hear right now, like what Panda said. I just want to get to the bottom of this, of what happened behind the scenes, because you were really between a rock and a hard place, Panda.
Mm-hmm. I always am.
Because it's like this thing, just full disclosure, the soundbite was going to get posted anyway. In fact, I told people, wait, I want to animate this. This is like a gift from God. And oh my God, this is the greatest shitpost of all time on Connery right now. I envy Space for being the man with the golden shitpost.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to insult anybody, but
do it anyway.
I would have. No, I don't know. I personally, how do I say this? I don't like it, but at the end of the day, objectively, I had to leave it because it's Reddit.
Yeah, I remember you posted when it first came out that this is literally hard evidence. This is not hearsay.
Exactly, and that's the biggest, if not the only reason why it was allowed to stay up, is because like, that's actually Reltor's voice that we're hearing, and
the poor dude, like, I know you're a server smash. I don't know the titles. I'm not familiar with this stuff too much, but he kept on running around saying he was all these things, that as soon as Justica finally posted, all those comments got deleted. I'm like, okay, something's up here.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Reltor didn't have any authority. He was talking out of his ass. But, people have to kind of think about it and take a step back and realize that, it is kind of a very hazy situation. I'm not defending him because, like, we've all seen the video that we just saw, like, two seconds ago. It's quite obvious that he was talking out of his ass. But just keep in mind that, very, very hazy situation, very kind of, like, touchy. And,
no, yeah, I'll defend him.
To be honest, Saws, or whoever this outfit was, fucking assholes, in my opinion, about the whole situation. But, it is what it is,
Well, most of us are.
So.
It's like, I presented that recording, like, as non-contextually as possible. I just put the whole thing out. The only thing I did was cut out like a minute of them waiting for Relter to come on, where some guy with a Cockney accent talked about shoving lemons up his ass. But
the fuck?
Wow.
Sounds like KOTV's usual night or evening.
Swords, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
all right, now I actually have to go, but Panda, I'm glad we could at least talk about this. If you want, maybe you and I can stream it later and talk about the whole thing in retrospect. But
Awesome,
for
yeah.
now, I have a meeting to attend. I'll try to get back to you on that as soon as I can.
Sounds
all right,
good.
goodbye for real this time, everyone.
And so the plot thickens. Alright, well, there's that. Yeah, we delved into the whole Miller stacking event as well, but you know, I suppose you weren't even really associated with that. So you know, that's just that.
Me?
Yeah. No, nonetheless.
No, not.
No,
not
yeah,
really, no.
yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways,
I
that's
was,
okay.
but you know, if you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, okay. So the person just accusing people or just demanding people not to do certain things were Reltor or something. The name I don't know. The guy.
The whole Miller.
Let's stop repeating his name.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
This poor guy.
He who shall not be named.
He
yeah.
was only trying to help out a server smash. He was trying to help make the admin a little bit smoother, and now he's being put on a goddamn cross.
Poor guy in a way. But then again, if you
No,
you know.
you have to keep in mind too, like he's also a minor.
Yeah. But then again, well, still.
He's underage, so.
Seems that guy had a power trip right there, so I don't know. Besides, I mean, what does it matter if anyone is playing on other continents on Jaeger at the same time? The fuck? Really?
It doesn't. They got stats to see.
The only thing I can say on behalf of the guy is the people on the other other continent is taking up the whole bandwidth. But for fuck's sakes, that's like about 20 people, right? 20 guys, and how much bandwidth from like 200 to 300 can those guys take, really? It's not gonna.
The only thing I think they can do is if they accidentally lock a continent and then give someone a benefit for that, but I'm not sure.
Well,
possible?
I guess that would be another thing. But
Because
seriously,
I think they lock the continents, the neutral.
yeah, those are okay. Those then are just only two things that I could say on behalf of the guy. So, you know. Oh well. I guess my.
Wait, so you haven't talked about Miller, have you yet?
Well, sure.
You can talk.
Well, we can discuss a little bit about the whole stacking thing, but I'm not really sure you're really that interested about the whole thing.
Well, you know, I'm really good friends with the guy who wrote that open letter.
Oh, righty then. Okay, then, yeah. Well, what's your perspective on the whole stacking thing? Did Miller really was at the fault? Was Connery being an ass, or was just certain individuals being an ass, or well, was this whole thing useless?
Did Miller deserve to be punished?
Also, yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna like, you know, like I'm not gonna blanket blame anybody. I'm not gonna say anybody was. I'm not gonna say Miller was wrong or Connery was wrong. But what I will say is that at the time, the whole fairness doctrine, the way that it sort of like worked out was the whole rule was every outfit that participated, you had to participate. Sorry, every outfit that submitted like an application to the SS team, they had to, by regulation, by the fairness doctrine, they have to participate in at least one match for that season. Correct. So that was the whole fairness doctrine that like Miller and Cobalt and Emerald and Briggs and, you know, like they all bought into. Now the way that Connery did this was, and no fault you know, by our server reps at the time. They were doing like a fucking great job, and you know, people were getting to play. But the way that they were sort of building up the our server Smash team was the way that, and again, it was the purposely vague fairness doctrine. It was vague on purpose so that this could happen. And the way that Connery was sort of building up the SS team was every outfit that submitted like an application to that Smash would have to play by our by our interpretation of the rules. That is the purposely
All
vague.
right, yes.
Which, by the way, what the fuck is like? I don't. Anyways, so the point is, there's this rule, like the only rule in Server Smash, this overarching rule that basically allowed our server and the other servers to field two completely different teams, ours being extremely watered down 100% of the time, while the other outfits were allowed to basically present, I wouldn't say stacked, but they were able to present a weak force when they needed to, when they wanted to, per se, against like a weak server. And then when they wanted to play a big server or a good server, they could, within the boundaries of these rules, they could present a much better and, you know, organized and highly skilled force. Exactly. So if you want to use stacked, you know, go for it. If you don't, I don't really care. But basically, the point of the story is, it's not Miller's fault. It's not the reps' fault, as it turns out. It's just PSB fucked up, really, with this whole rule when they first came out with it. You need to either say to servers, like I don't know. Basically, long story short, Connery was allowed to gimp itself via this whole rule, while the other servers were not, and that was the issue that we had with it. It wasn't any server's fault. It was the rule in particular, which has now been changed. So
All right.
I feel like yeah.
All right, yeah. Well, I suppose get behind that. The another thing that I didn't quite well enjoy was, you know, the escalation of the drama there, and what I well at that point felt, and I still strongly feel about, is that Connery really did act like a fucking ass out of, well, those were obviously particular few, but you know, just saying and just constantly whining that, you know, oh, we didn't get a fair fight or something like that. And just, sure, you can do that, yes, but do you really have to make such a fuss out of it? I mean, for fuck's sakes, how many guys did resign from PSB or the whole thing? Really? Did you?
Well, objectively, that was their decision.
Yeah, I suppose, but then again, you know, those are the events that really led to their resignation there.
Well, again, you know, it's not like we held a gun to their head. And
Sure. Well, actually, it sort of was. You start shouting at everyone on the every direction. Eventually, some flack will come to you, and well,
yeah.
You know, it's inevitable. So yeah, but
you know, well, what happened was, you know, my friend wrote that post.
Yeah.
And he submitted it to the subreddit. My friend. So he wrote it. He submitted it to the subreddit. He, by the way, like, it was written to the Connery community. It wasn't written to anybody else. That's why it was posted on our Connery.
Yeah.
Was because, you know, he wasn't trying to. And actually, originally we were going to lock it to subscriber only. But you know, like, he wasn't trying to stir up any drama. He wasn't trying to attack anybody. He was literally telling the rest of Connery that, hey, you guys are probably never going to win another Smash again, because like, our top 50 outfits or 50% of outfits are all leaving. So you know, and they're still gone. You know, they still aren't playing. So it wasn't like a, hey, we're going to hold our server hostage until you guys switch the rules around. It's no, like, you guys kind of messed up. We're now done with this entire organization, period, forever.
And at that point, I call and I still call, calling well, those particular few a sore loser club, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah,
for fuck's
hey,
sakes, just play the fucking game. Allow your outfit to participate. Jesus Christ.
You know, at the end of the day, No, the thing is, people like I think people are just sort of missing the whole idea, and I think they're missing just how unanimous and how many people are kind of disenfranchised with Server Smash on our Connery. Like it's not just the subreddit, but the entire server as a whole. Being like the head mod, being a server rep. I see it firsthand within like with my own 2 eyes. Um, we can hardly even feel the 196 server smash team anymore, and that's literally going out and bagging outfits to bring as many people as they can. Like that's going out to outfits and bagging them. Like Connery's just done, and then, if you subjectively want to label it as sort of like sore loser, by all means, more power to you. People are entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to argue that, but what I will say is, at the end of the day, like you yourself just said, it's a game. It's a
of
video
course.
game. So, why would they continue to sort of subject themselves to, like wasting hundreds of hours per match just to sort of get burned by the fact that, we have to field like this all-inclusive team by our rules, whereas other servers don't really need to, or they only need to do it, but very very select and refined instances where they can control who they're playing against and stuff like that. Whereas, so at the end of the day, these guys they burnt out. Most of them actually quit the game for about a good month or two. It wasn't just server smash. It was just they had too much of it. They felt that their time was just being wasted. It was being, they were burned. So if you want to call them sore losers, feel free to. They probably are. A lot of them probably are. But at the same time, you can't argue that what happened to them was kind of fucked up, and they ended up playing server smash for about 2 years this way. And it's just it wasn't fair. Had we been able to field the same team using the same rules, stacking for um, two
Right,
rounds,
right.
two smashes, and then the other 2 smashes fielding like an all-inclusive, I don't know, quote unquote, like bad server smash team, would our standing be different? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Recursion would probably still, be fielding like a huge team. Future Crew would probably still want to play, Bait, Solex, we'd probably have all of these really, really good outfits that would still want to play, but that's not the case anymore. So
Yeah, I mean, uh, one parallel I from time to time like to bring up about the whole stacking event was one match previous to that one. It was Miller versus what was it, Briggs, the Australian one. So yeah, we won outright easy with that, and probably I don't remember, did we
We
stack or
did
not?
stack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
we did
apparently we
stack.
did, and the whole control wasn't still there. So yeah, you know, Briggs didn't bitch as much. I mean, they were just calm. I didn't see any big posts anywhere. So, well, they just took it like a man. That's it. There's the thing about, well, let's just say elitism that brings out the worst kind of thing as well. Well, maybe not. Maybe just saying that, you should just take things lightly. You shouldn't just go out and escalate the whole fucking drama. For fuck's sakes, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Fucking drama sucks. And so does my fucking Miller subreddit, which enjoys such things. Really, what the fuck is wrong with these people? But hey,
yeah,
that's just me speaking out of my ass, probably. And I'm not really true Millerite anyways, so fucking Woodman forever. But that's just that.
well, I will say one last thing. You are totally right. I do agree with you with the whole drama thing. Like it's bullshit. Um, in hindsight, a little unnecessary. But I will mention that it's Connery. Had we had these different rules, like we would have just wrecked face in the Server Smash tournament. And it's kind of oh Panda, yeah, it's very easy of you to say that when your team is gone. But uh, nobody even knows this because I'm probably gonna get into some shit right now if anybody from PSP is actually listening to this. But
Well, then don't say it.
we actually held a not we, I should say, but they, or Connery versus Miller, held a preliminary sort of elite server smash or lane smash, if you will. It was a couple of years ago,
Yeah, I've heard
if not
of
a
it.
year ago. And it was basically like any elite RO, like it was about 2 platoons of Miller's best, like absolute best, and it was against Recursion, and I think it wasn't Future Crew, I think it was Recursion and Solex, or it was just Recursion. Basically, it was like a 2-hour event, played on a continent on one lane, and the whole objective was, beat the enemy back to their starting base.
Right.
And
Well, pretty much
they
what
were
they
they
used
were
to
shout
do. With
they were exactly.
outfit
It was the
versus
same
outfit.
win condition.
Yeah.
So it was called like Elite Smash or something. They had like a shoutcaster, they had observer cams,
All right then.
all that stuff, made it into a video, and at the end of the day, basically Recursion warp gated the Miller team within about half an hour, and they
Yeah.
just called it that. And they ended up burying it under all this crap and told Recursion, hey, like, don't talk about this. We're not going to be like releasing it because you guys.
Oh, really?
Yes, correct. I actually
I
have
find that very interesting.
I can go and dig it up if you guys want. So I'm not just running my mouth; it is proof. But basically, a year and a half ago to a year ago, Connery wrecked face to the point of the PSP admin saying, "Okay, well, nobody can compete with this, so we're just going to drop it." And Recursion, that's a huge reason why they feel so disenfranchised even further with server smashes, because like Connery, given the right rule set, given the same rule set, I should say, given the same rule set as the other servers, we would have at least been able to compete.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So what you're saying is I is nowhere near good enough to compete in an Elite Smash.
No, correct.
Well, you heard it here, folks. I can go fuck themselves because you have your Future Crew and Recursion.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how
That's
this
brilliant.
develops eventually.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I love any elite. I know Pharaoh, but and none of them will deny this either because they were there when I have a YouTube channel that I can go and dig up right now.
For some reason, I do believe that Miller subreddit will disagree about that. But yeah,
well, no, the videos they got destroyed. So.
Oh yeah, okay.
And PSP just buried it, and that was it. So.
All right, yeah, well.
Shall we play a video?
Yeah, well, let's just go for another one. Orbit, let's go with yours. The defense.
This is long, so we'll just play like the first 2 minutes.
Intro. Oh right, it's 14 minutes. So, well, yeah, let's just stop it at times and discuss things as you present them there. Any context, story, whatever you want to say before we go into the video?
I think I explained the context at the start.
All right then.
I have 1 round and I missed. Do you have any ammo?
No.
Hey birdie, Orbit's here today with an after action report. This is going to be a video where I take apart a fight, say what we did right, what we did wrong, and go into the tactics surrounding it. Today we're fighting over a rather lovely little base on Hossing called Control Site Epsilon. Following the format of a lot of other control sites, it's actually possible to get a Sandra up the ramp.
Yeah, oh fancy.
I
know, right?
So
How'd you do that?
yeah, how
Check it out.
What do you use to actually make those fancy things?
This, well, a few things. Photoshop to make those little pictures there. I used After Effects to make the map, and then I used Sony Vegas Pro to put it all together.
Oh, okay. So, well, you could have actually developed the whole thing through After Effects, I believe, or you couldn't.
Yeah, you can, but I'm not good enough to do it.
Ah, okay, well. I never got around actually using After Effects or Premiere, so I just stuck with Sony Vegas, and I feel really comfortable with that. And you know,
I just saw Ghouls Visions videos, and I'm not sure if
ah,
you've seen them,
yeah,
but
I've
they're
seen them.
absolutely
Yes.
amazing. And I
For
was like,
fuck's sake, I
I need
don't
to
know
up
a
my
single
game.
person who hasn't seen them. So yeah.
So they're incredible. I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
the dude
I need
made
to at least get a tenth as good as that.
yeah, the dude basically made like 10 pretty fucking good videos, and he's basically in subscriber count half as big as Rel. So that's quite impressive. So there's that. Um, but yeah, anyways, who knows? Maybe you'll lift off with this as well, if you continue that, of course. But okay, let's continue.
Primarily used for infantry access, and you can actually get Sunders onto the A point, and if you get a Sunder in there, it's a big force multiplier, whether you're attacking, whether you're defending. And in the case we're looking at here, I was playing in a small platoon with little under 2 squads, and we knew the enemy was coming, so we got a load of Sunders on A beforehand. We were actually outpopped with more enemy reinforcements on the way, so the best thing we could do at this moment in time was to just tussle the fuck up on the A point.
Well, yeah, I fucking despise these bases. They are, as I call them fucking template bases, and really, as template bases go, they could have made them a lot better. I mean,
Really,
this
I
is...
think they're really interesting.
They are shit! How can you call them interesting?
Whoa.
How can you call them...
These bases, there's only 3 of them. There's...
No, there are about 6 or more, I believe, still on the Hosse.
Okay, maybe there's too many then. But
yeah.
I like them still. I mean, they're really interesting that you can get some of those on
How
A.
can you call them good? They are shit! They are definition of shit!
I will admit the spawn room is terrible. But, you know, if you take away the spawn room, like, the rest of the base is pretty good.
Fuck no! Fuck no, man! This is
I'm probably the only
piece
one
of
that
crap.
likes them.
This is just insanely dumb idea of making a template base. Okay, fine, I'm ranting, so just, you know, get your thing out before I go on.
No comment.
Okay, well then I continue. I mean, first off, I still remember when devs said that they will replace all of these template bases with something, well, something, you know, and they did do that to a couple of them. Like the Fort Liberty, which is a fucking great base. Lambda or something like that, I believe. Or maybe not. There were a couple of other bases that they actually did change away from these piles of shit. And I love them. Well, maybe not all of them, but at least the majority. And as they are now, they still haven't replaced all of them, and that makes me question, well, when the fuck will they actually replace all of them? Because this is not acceptable for any type of battle. Really, you can easily spawn camp. Easily spawn camp. You know. And the fact that you can also bring Sundays in the A point, well, that also kind of ruins the thing. I mean, what other...
I will say this though, you know, really quickly. That whole like Fury Sundays on the 8 point, like same thing over on oh shoot, what's it called? On Amarish in the north. There's like A, B, and C. They're all buildings. And you have like the vehicle spawn sunk into the ground.
Vehicle spawn.
Well, anyways,
I can't remember. Yeah.
Anyways,
okay.
Emeralds. This is Emerald's server smash doctrine right here. Is just put like 50 Fury Sundays on the 8 point and just sit there and just spam Furies into the doorway. That's Emerald right there, guys. That's all I have to say. This like
all right,
you could. I could swear that this is a screenshot from like an Emerald Smash. I could swear.
It is cheese. I won't deny it's cheese. But the thing is, like, you cannot set this up under fire. Well, I did later on in this video, but you cannot usually set this up under fire, and it's so difficult to do. It usually takes you like a good 30, 60 seconds. It's kind of like getting a Sunder on at a tech plant. You know, you can't do it with people shooting at you. I don't think it's overpowered or anything.
Well, yeah. Still, I still fucking hate when you can, you know, bring the fucking Sunday in with the squad or two, and you know, You can easily spawn on the fucking point. That's annoying. But then again, yesterday I was streaming on the YouTube YouTube gaming or whatever, and I actually fought on let's see, which map was it? On the Amrish, on the south, very south, right, the first base north of the warp gate. I can't remember the name, but yeah, basically.
Firearms Corps?
No. That. Fuck it. I need to bring up the map first. But yeah, it basically allowed my team to spawn a Sunday, well, pretty much near a point, and just camp the whole fucking thing while enemy, well, at that time it was NC, with about 60% overpop, just couldn't take a point at all. Now that was quite, well, bullshit. Eventually, obviously, they did take it, but it took them a lot more than just 60% overpop, which on normal occasions I believe you should. So, there's that. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep playing the video and then I'll try to find the map, or rather, base I was talking about.
We need them or something.
Well, we.
On my way.
Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention, our Sunders were completely out of ammo, so all they're doing right now is looking pretty. Now, getting an ammo Sunder onto A at this point is obviously impossible, but getting one underneath A and respawning through the floor, I think we can manage that.
Guys, our force multipliers aren't doing anything except looking threatening. We need ammo. Can we get ammo underneath A point? Keep the Sundays up, we're trying to get ammo for them.
Yes,
I mean,
yes, perfect.
If nothing else,
perfect.
they look threatening right now.
That's me. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, you're getting a fuckload of them.
Guns are resupplying.
We need
gunners.
ammo,
we need
yes,
gunners.
please.
We need gunners.
Gunners. As well.
Get in the
Yeah, firing
Sunders.
off.
Guys, get in the gun
I'm
seats.
ready deploying.
Someone
This
get
is
in the gun
hilarious.
seats, come on.
This is perfect, right? Yeah. Now get your gunner seat back, man. Yeah, get in. Get in the gunner seat. Yeah. And they were thinking, eh? They didn't have any ammo anymore. I'm in. You guys, we do.
Keep repairs on forward, Sunder up.
Okay, drive
Just
forwards a little bit.
beautiful.
I think that guy.
What now? Anyways.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is just quite a bit of farm there. But yeah, I found the map, and the base was called Barrack Electrical Station. Yeah, basically you can drive Sunday inside and pretty much spawn it next, put it next to the A point. So yeah, it was quite a big clusterfuck, let's say, and you still could defend A point easily.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you something that is wrong with these construction site bases, though, is that I think they favour the attacker in the way that you can get lots of Sunders in good places where the spawn room is in an absolute terrible place to get back to the A point.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of think that bases should always favour the defenders. So maybe that's something that should be changed.
Dude, remember the old Crown? That base favored defenders a lot. That was a fucking base. I love it.
It's a shame they got rid of that. I do like that there's some almost uncappable bases. Like I saw Xander saying he wanted to rework nanite
Labs also
subterranean analysis on Ambush nanite subterranean analysis, I think.
Subterranean. Oh yeah, that's a fucking terrible base.
Yeah, it's the base with like 3 or 4 floors, but I don't know. I like that there are some almost impossible bases because it adds more to the map strategy. I think. Like
Yeah.
there's easy bases and then there's hard bases. It's cool.
Okay, but also, yeah, I brought up the Hosin map, and I counted thus far about 8 to 10 template bases. Like this one. 8 to 10.
8 to
Still,
10.
yes, not developed bases, basically. I mean, before this, there were about 50% more, I think. So, what the fuck, devs? They are
Well, they did
still...
fire their base designer until recently.
I mean, still... You had about year already to make all of them into real ones. And you made only little portion of it. So that's kind of annoying that Hosen is still in development. That's what annoys me the most.
Yeah, I mean, it does suck. I think we just have to accept now, like we were optimistic before, but I think we just have to accept that the game is now in maintenance mode, unfortunately. There's not going to be a lot more development put into it, from what I've seen at least.
Oh yeah, but still, come on. They did release on the Twitter recently the whole ant thing and also construction
Hashtag
thing.
phase 2 ants.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Are you hyped? Are you hyped for the infiltrator UAV? Or are you hyped for this massive NS tank?
Yeah, we'll see. There's the thing.
You're gonna get the ants, guys.
First off, I would like to see them introduce at least half of the stuff they showed without any problems. Imagine how fucking hard will it be to actually make it without any bugs. You know, the whole Planetside 2.0, which is fucking dumb name, really. So I don't know. I think by the end of this year, there still won't be any ant. By the end of yeah, let's just say winter. This winter, there still won't be any ant, and only around I don't know, spring, there might be like a couple of resources and constructions available, but that's it. I bet they won't introduce the whole Colossus thing. That definitely won't come out anytime soon. Also, I saw I saw one of the videos from data miners. I think it was Shack as well, where they put in the real game or server just you know, the whole Colossus tank, and I was disappointed how small it was. I was highly disappointed how small it was because I remember a way long time ago there was one Reddit thread which actually tried to, you know, figure out how big would Colossus be in comparison to I believe it was Prowler, and it took about three Prowler lengths and about 2.5 width of the Prowler scale, you know, and that actually fucking sounds like a colossal tank. But what they put in the server there was just, you know, 1.5 maybe size of Prowler. So that's small.
Yeah, I mean they were guesstimating the size of the Colossus based on, apparently it uses a turret on the upstairs of the tech plant next to the stairs.
Yeah.
So they kind of just attached the body to that and figured out how big it probably would be.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when Shackle put all those assets in the game files, I'm not sure if those are actual like final ready to go assets that he dug out.
Well,
so
those
maybe,
are early or old
them.
ones even, because the current, well, actually the new Vanu anti-vehicular turret that they put out, Vex, I believe it was called, it was pretty much the old PPA model. So, you know. So there's that. Unfortunately, I still don't see the railgun on NC tanks. Fucking railguns make things a lot better for NC, at least visual-wise. I don't know, why did they scrap that idea? Really, it looked awesome, at least, in my opinion. So putting a normal tank cannon on Vanguard just sort of demeans the whole tank, in a way. At least in my opinion, you know.
I mean, I don't know. I think the important thing to remember is the devs, they're not stupid. So, if
Well,
something's not in the game,
I would beg to
no,
differ
Yamiks, as much as you like to say it, they're not actually stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
if something's not in the game, there's a reason for it.
There are many occasions when I would, well, instances I rather would point to show different wise, but all respect to devs and so on and so forth, I would rather just sort of, you know, point to coders themselves really not putting out solid patches without CPR hotfix the next fucking day, which is quite annoying to say the least.
In their defense, every MMO period gets hot fixes, and like World of Warcraft up until like a year ago, they used to release everything fucking broken, you know, to like millions and millions and millions of people.
But
you know,
yeah,
it's just the way MMOs are developed. It's the development cycle. It's just, unfortunately, that's what happens when you're continually adding in content, is things break. Now,
well,
on the
yeah,
other hand,
I expect
do you
things to
remember when they used
break.
to-
Yes.
Do you remember when they used to implement content, break the game, and wouldn't even do anything for like a month?
Oh
now
yes,
they
the good
fix
old
it.
days.
Yeah. So, yeah, those are fun days. No, but now they generally fix 90% of the
Well,
bugs.
they got better.
Patch,
Yes,
like,
they
yeah.
got better. I admit that for sure. But still, I mean, there are great examples to show that you can actually release something without actually breaking it. Especially when it comes to releasing a single weapon, or well, weapon.
I'd say that's the exception, though. It's MMO development, not the rule. I think the rule is, patch day, you don't play the game. It's fairly simple. You just stay away from the game. Patch days are, it's an MMO. So I've been playing MMOs almost exclusively forever since I've been playing games, and basically they're gonna be buggy games. Like, they're gonna be buggier than Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that.
It leaves you wondering though, why is Patch Day Friday?
Well, yeah, that's kind of really dumb idea. Because the next day you pretty much have weekend free days for most of the people that work. It would be a lot smarter to put it out on like Tuesday or something, because Monday you work, and then just the Tuesday you pretty much are already in here, and you can start doing things and release things and start fixing things. But oh well, schedule is schedule, I suppose. But that was another thing that I disliked in like 2-3 years. Well, not 3 years, but 2 years definitely ago in the winter, when they released a patch, and it's basically winter break for most of the team, and the whole fucking game is unplayable for a while. That was really, really stupid idea. But
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah, I completely agree. They they fucked up a lot, but I still love the game, but
yeah,
yeah.
there is things to love. Still, yeah, I've been recently playing because of the whole Halloween event. And by the way, how do you like the current Halloween event itself? Or
I've never played the Halloween event in this game.
Never
I
played it.
rage quit for like 2 months last year because of the Halloween event. If it comes back again,
It's already in game, dude.
No, that's right. If they bring back Pumpkin Alert.
Oh
right,
yeah, that fucking bullshit.
Oh jeez.
I'm gonna get on a plane to America. I'm gonna those offices. I'm gonna be like, dude, what the fuck?
No,
folks, you heard it first.
You were taking the only meta game in this entire goddamn game.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
it was retarded.
No, yeah,
I can say.
I don't play Planetside 2 during the Halloween event.
But yeah, it's month early, so I think this is the first game that implements Halloween event this year, because I don't know any other game that has Halloween event already out, even still. So that's kind of funny. We live in the future, I suppose, in this futuristic game. But yeah, the pumpkin alert is if they really bring out that shit, we and the community will shove that shit back in eventually because
Make a video a day on it.
That's
I'll be tweeting.
it was really fucking dumb idea to have alert, pretty much forcing people to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I think the hats are cool and the directive is kind of cool. I mean,
The
and
hats
the
are
knives
dumb. That's all I can say. I mean,
well, the
yeah,
hats are dumb, but
skulls are the only fun thing that I would imagine. The rest of the stuff, candy cannon, is pretty fucking shit. Well, it's better than the snowball cannon or patriot flare, but it's still shit. The knife, okay, fine. Knife is a knife, fine. It's a reskin, which I fucking despise, but oh well. And masks, okay, pumpkin one is the other one that I like, but that's it. The rest of them are just shit.
I think the candy cannon's like my go-to secondary on almost all my classes. I've been using it like since last Halloween, and I think I have about 3,000 shots fired with it and only 50 kills. It is quite
I
terrible.
have more since I had to get kills for the whole thing, but oh fuck.
I haven't been out like directive hunting.
Oh well. Let's see. Well, let's just continue with the video and so on. Panda.
This one's almost over. Let's
Oh.
swap on to another.
Oh, okay. I suppose you
There's
want.
like 3 more seconds before I was going to tell you to stop it.
Okay, then. As for Panda, you want to play cinematic of yours or?
Oh no, I don't think we can. I don't think we can do that because of the whole copyright issue. And,
Oh yeah.
like that. I
The
just
whole
wanted to talk
copyright.
about my competition.
Ah, competition. Okay. Go for it. I mean, you have the stage. Go.
So it's not quite done. I think, or actually, you know what? Technically, I think it's done in like 5 minutes. But anyways, I haven't like tallied up anything right now. I haven't officially rounded everything up. But I'm looking at this right now. I have 194 votes. So that's awesome. I never thought that people would actually care that much about cinematics. So basically, at some point today, I'm gonna have to give away $50 of my money, which I'm pretty sad about. But I went to DBC and I was like, "Hey guys, can you help me out with some prizes?" And RadarX he didn't answer me, so I don't know, probably just too busy or something. But
Well,
either way,
yeah, for radar and all the other media devs, let's just call them that, or community devs, whatever. You have to pretty much nag at them constantly for you actually to be heard. Because I tried it and I didn't get the answer at all. So, but that was about the whole camera thing. So it was different back then, I
yeah,
suppose.
it is pretty hard.
But yeah, basically you have what there?
Oh yeah, so I'll be announcing I'll make a post about it tomorrow. Definitely not today because I have server smash meetings and I have to go do some outfit bagging to come play. But but anyways, yeah. So I will make a post about it tomorrow. People are gonna be winning about $25. First place prize, who I choose. Second place is $20, and third place is 15, I think, or it's 10. I could be wrong. I think it's 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might want it to be 10 and not 15. Save an extra $5 there. But then yeah. So if you guys haven't already seen it, go and check it out. You don't have to vote because the voting's done in 5 minutes. But just go check them out. I'm surprised. I'm thoroughly impressed with just the quality of the content that was submitted. So just props to the community. I thought the whole cinematic video side of this community was dead, but I
Well,
was completely wrong.
yeah, I was
So-
thinking maybe I could just make something for Halloween this year, as I have one little piece here and there, but I thought, well, god damn it, I have to play this goddamn game more. But yeah, well, that's on the funny side, really. But I really can't bring myself to make any sort of cinematic thing, as I usually have sort of a bigger scale idea and at least the story in mind to tell through that. Unlike just simple bullshito montage with bullshit on top of bullshit even, which I really despise most of the time. Seeing countless bullshit, well, shitty, let's just call them montages of people just putting some dubstep in front of their simple kill streak, which is
Yeah.
360, bro.
Like, hey, I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna name any names, but I feel that there's a certain guy in the community. It's fairly popular. I I think the biggest difference between his videos and my videos are, his videos, look pretty. They look cool, and then like once you've seen it, you just you just don't want to watch it again. Whereas my videos, like they have purpose. They have meaningful. I don't know. It's grounded in a reason why it's not just like you said, it's not just like dubstep and like fast editing,
the shittiest music in our age, pretty
heavy
much, yeah.
yeah, and like heavy After Effects editing and stuff like that. Like I have access to it. I know how to do those sorts of cuts and edits,
Yeah.
and I've up to tutorials. I don't do it because it's not meaningful videos, and
Yeah.
I find that people on all my videos, they mention to me like, hey, like I've seen this like 10 times, it's awesome. So
Yeah. Besides, yeah, making a good kill streak montage, it just takes, first of all, a good kill streak, and second of all, a good method of actually showing it. Because most of the time it's just one kill, oh yay, another kill, and after the third kill it's just another fucking bullshit, just skip. So yeah, those of you watching, those of you who are interested in making such things, just make it interesting, make it, I don't know, narrative based or story based, or just put more effort into fucking things. I know I have maybe a couple of epic tries on the epic cinematics or whatever, and well, my Battle Like 100 journey thing had some purpose to it, and I actually showcase how I got every fucking battle rank from 90th, I believe, up to 100, and that was quite interesting for me myself. Although in like 3 or 4 ranks, I just simply showed how I just lay there dead. But oh well, just that. And another, yeah, go for it.
Like if anybody listening to this is actually genuinely, sort of interested in making cinematics or something, I would offer one advice. The biggest thing I could possibly give you as advice is just do something unique. Don't people are doing. Like when I first started out and nobody knew who I was. I'm not implying that people, suddenly everybody knows me.
You are still known in the community after all, so
Yeah,
you're at least known
I
at
guess
that
so.
point.
But yeah, so before anybody even knew who I was, like my first couple, 5 or 6 videos, at that very time, during the community's cinematic content was well, that was shitty English right there, but basically what I'm trying to get to is like Lil Babs, Waffle VFX, Jar Jar, I think it's Jam Jar Jar or Jam Jam Jar. Anyways, beautiful guys. Like they were probably pulling in like 20K views per video. Great stuff.
Yeah,
And
quite
I'm not
amazing
knocking them
ones
at
indeed.
all because they definitely like led the way for me. But at the end of the day, all 3 of them were doing like Euro trance, like either like deep house, maybe some sort of like progressive house.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
the electronical shit.
Yeah, and it was like it looked visually stunning. Like they were great edits. They looked beautiful. I'm not knocking them. Like I have all their videos favorited. I've seen every single one of them. I love them. But the way I sort of stood out with these three guys who were just basically like at the top of their game, making like awesome videos. The way I sort of broke into it was, I said, okay, they're doing like that dubstep dance like montage thing. I'll make my videos about stories, and it's just sort of always stuck. So
yeah,
so if you want to get going into it, do something different.
Yeah, and if anything, then just use epic music for fuck's sakes. Epic music is the way, you fucking retards.
Do not use Two Steps from Hell. Do not use Two Steps from Hell in your cinematics, guys. If you do, I will slap you in the face.
Well, no, I mean, I myself actually am. I really enjoy. What was it? Brand X is my second favorite, but the first favorite. God damn it! Let me look it up quickly. The West one music is, at least for me, the most favorite. So there's that. KPM music is also quite favorite of mine. Audio Machine, well, they have hit and miss sort of things. If you want to check out also really slow motion, they have some good stuff. Epic Score also has pretty nifty stuff, so you can go check out all of those. And after all, classical music and and nowadays, as it's called, the epic music is just amazing. Come on.
Yeah.
Also, one thing before you use anything, don't use the Requiem for a Dream. It's a staple. It's been used. It's been overused.
Yeah, it's like Druid Sandstorm. It's same reason.
It's just overused. It's fucking great. Nothing comes even close to that, in my opinion. But it's overused. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Well, it kind of goes hand in hand as to like that's why it's so good or that's why it's so overused is because just like Two Steps from Hell, it's like, don't get me wrong, I love Two Steps from
I
Hell.
don't like them at all.
I've purchased
they
their
had
albums,
good
they have
stuff, but
great
not
music.
many.
Well, the thing is, they make great music. The thing is, it's so overused.
Oh,
because
for
it's
sure.
So good that like if I start up like a YouTube video and within like 5 seconds, if I recognize it's a Two Step from Hell video because everybody uses them, so it's just easy to like recognize. I just won't watch it.
Yeah, it's also another thing. Yeah.
Like you go to like Call of Duty, you go to Battlefield, you go to like Minecraft, you go to like any other sort of like MMO, you have like Final Fantasy, you have World of Warcraft, you have all these, like everybody uses Two Steps from Hell.
Yeah,
Everybody uses
it's
them. Like,
simply
Elon
from a
Mines,
video
Arceus,
maker's
everybody.
perspective
Yeah.
also.
So
or even listeners,
there's
watchers.
hundreds
Whatever.
of different artists and different studios and different producers out there who make the same caliber of music, the same type of music.
Yeah.
But nobody's heard the song before. So
yeah, exactly. Something
wanna be
unique is
original,
always
you
something
want-
more
Exactly.
more interesting than the thing you have listened to over and over again. For example, myself, I have my playlist of my favorite, epic music pieces, and I just simply listen to them over and over again when I really need to or want to. And as soon as I hear one of those pieces used in a video, sort of for epic
it takes away from
portrayal, it just takes away, that uniqueness,
Yeah.
that interest of mine into whole thing that is happening in front of me. And every time I see some misused portion of a beat or something like that, it just makes me cringe and dislike the video even more than I would normally. So
Exactly. Yeah, just originality is probably as important.
It's
to a
not
video
easy to find a good
as how
piece,
well-
but that's why you have to listen to a lot of things and just try to find some new stuff. It's hard, obviously. You have to listen through tons and hours of, attempts of good epic stuff you like, but not everything you'll enjoy or not everything will suit your needs. So yeah, it will take time, as anything, really. So there's that, I suppose. Oh yeah. Or anything else we could suggest to upcoming?
Oh yeah, quick plug.
Go for
Go
it.
check out my music video Hell 3 if you guys haven't already checked it out.
Yeah, just all the channels of participants here today have been linked in description down below. Even Renzer, which I don't have a video for, unfortunately. But oh well, maybe for next time. So yeah, well, we still have time, so I suppose your video was already pretty much done. So we might play Atlas's eulogy, and I'll talk a little bit, and then we can end on that.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right then.
So apparently the outfit.
What?
I'm sorry. Just go on. Sorry, I'm from Connery. I know exactly what this is gonna be. Just go.
All right.
Known as Hyperion has been brutally murdered at the hands of a few turbo shitters.
Oh my God! I just imagine imagining a turbo shitter.
Are there any backstories of this? Because I remember watching this and not knowing what the hell was going on.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I can't remember
okay,
what it was
so-
about.
It's basically, basically, you know, like I come from EVE Online. I'm really not gonna get into it. I'm like, this is gonna be like 30 seconds here, but
Sure.
I come from EVE Online. EVE Online is like this like space MMO where
Yeah,
like,
I've heard of it. Yeah,
they
it's
play like yeah,
fucking
so
insane.
within the game, it's a huge sandbox, and what I mean is like you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's all PvP. Sorry if I can't swear on stream. I apologize.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
do it as many
whatever.
times as possible. The freedom of speech is the core principle of your fucking constitution, after all.
Yeah. So yeah, you can basically do whatever you want. The devs purposefully and very openly and publicly have a very hands-off approach. They'll only step in if they're technically like cheating with like a hack. That's the only way. Like, or if you are harassing a player to the point of like trying to get them to commit suicide or anything. Literally everything else, like scamming, lying, cheating, infiltrating, like that's all fair game. So
Yeah,
within the
I've
game,
heard that people
there's-
lost tons of money on some events on EVE Online. So yeah, that's something.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get to is, there's like 4 or 5 years ago, there's a massive entity of players called BOB, which is Bob, which is Banner Brothers. Okay, and then they were in war. They were at war for like 3 years. Yeah, like that's how long these wars last. With an entity called Goon Swarm, like the Goon Swarm Federation, aka Something Awful Forums. They're also moving in. Anyway, so long story short, Goon Swarm ended up getting one of the old Bob, like I guess outfit leaders, you could say, to basically disband the entire alliance and kick all like 5,000 to 10,000 people. And it made like Forbes front page. It made like it was basically like immortalized in video gaming culture. And so
Yeah, I remember of this thing. I've heard of it a little bit.
And the game developers allowed it. So what I'm trying to get to is like 10 seconds here. On Emerald, like last year, somebody did the exact same thing to a Zerg fit, and it was all over the main subreddit. People were like laughing, they found it hilarious, whatever.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like an original idea because Eve did it first, but this Emerald outfit and people over there, they did it, and people liked it, whatever. So then over on Connery, they're trying to do this to the same group, which is or to the same type of group, which is like any elite or not. Sorry, not any elite. IPI, Hyperion. I apologize.
Might as well be.
Yeah.
And Hyperion is like the biggest outfit on Connery. They have like 2,000 to 3,000 outfit members. So these guys were basically just doing. They're basically ripping off what Emerald did, and Emerald is ripping off what EVE Online did.
Can I say, right? Can I say that I have heard of this, and the person who disbanded that casual outfit, they themselves got banned from the game, and rightly so, I think, because you know you shouldn't disband someone else's outfit just because you disagree with their recruitment tactics. Come on, guys, we're better than this. We're not Eve.
Well, apparently some people think this is, so yeah, there's that.
Oh, that's
well, anyways, let's get into the video. Let's see what he has to say.
Let's do it.
What a shame. I remember when I first encountered Hyperion when it was founded. They were all hyped up in a biolab about being the top outfit on the server so young. and then they pulled a bunch of turbo shitter moves. And I remind them they were very young as an outfit. They didn't like me after that. Whatever you may think about Hyperion or its tactics, so we should say, no group of people coming together just to enjoy a game further, no matter how terrible they are, deserves to be infiltrated by some salty loser just for the purpose of padding their collective KD. No matter what the final outcome of this is, I'll always remember Hyperion in a strangely fond manner about how easy their platoons were to commandeer, and how they were very easily indirectly herded for my tactical benefit. And for those of you that did what you did, the brass is not impressed, and Vanu will have his day of judgment upon your non-spandex butt cheeks.
I need to be MLG, or else my life means nothing!
Well, yeah, that's some story there. But yeah, well, it kind of reminds me of how KOTV was founded, but it was rather of one particular outfit leader of 3 being a complete cunt, and yeah, basically one day just all of the old KOTV outfit was just simply kicked by those 2 guys and founded, the KOTV you know now. Back then it was called FVK, and I will not explain the acronym of that. Let's just let it die. That's all I can say. But yeah. So yeah, well, there we go. The eulogy for whatever. And
Oh
Attlas.
shit, we're still going?
Yes, sort of. We're about to end.
Oh, and I
anyways.
see we just finished my shitty video. What perfect timing.
Yes, indeed. Well, actually, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. God damn it, the turbo shitter. Now that's a good quote.
Yeah, I can give you the context on that one, or Panda can help me if he... Are you still here, Panda?
He did.
I have no idea.
Sort of, he did, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, the same guy from my other video was, and a few other people that not even worth explaining because they're the people that I don't even want to give attention to. They all got together and thought the best way to improve Connery collectively was to infiltrate its largest Zerg fit, known as Hyperion, convince the people in Hyperion to give them leader rank, and then mass kick everyone in the outfit.
Well, in their defense, they only got to like 600.
Yeah, that was also I was gonna say, but even they fucked up even that. They got in, and they got to 500 people. The outfit, admittedly, they got the 500 most active people, and then after that, they still had 3,500 people still in the outfit.
Yeah.
They are not pleasant people.
No, like I talked to them.
Words.
I talked to them. Like Jump Jets he's so guilty to the he feels so guilty that
like Jump Jets
he doesn't
literally
even play the game anymore.
Yeah, like you saw that recording where he literally says, "Hey, can you guys keep a secret?" No, we can't.
Yeah. Like, hey, let's hop into the game and help me kick people. But like, I talked with him and like he's gone. I talked to everybody. Like, I'm not gonna name.
Yeah,
drop
Reltor had that big apology thing for this, and then
that was Jump Jets. Reltor stayed off the subreddit because he's been getting lynched for it. So, but yeah, that post, that super lengthy one was Jump Jets basically saying like, "Adios, amigos, I'm gone. I fucked up. I'm out." So I feel bad for him in that regard, but I don't think it warrants him leaving the game. But he
dug his own grave to an extent.
Oh yeah, completely.
Like, if he did play, he'd have to like leave Connery, and still he'd be like hounded for that because like word gets around about that sort of thing eventually.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think Connery cares like that much about it anymore. It's just sort of like
because we had other shitstorms.
Yeah, exactly, with the whole server smash thing. When we still do. By the way, you guys, if you know any Connery outfit that wants to play, we are hurting. So,
don't be pussies. Join up and.
Apparently, I was told that the emergency meeting was like the best turnout we've ever had.
Yeah, it was, but it was when you take into consideration unique outfit. Like there were like 4 or 5 guys per outfit showing up. We had about like 40, 45 people in that. We had a lot of stuff figured out. We had a lot of stuff done, like shocks and FC and all that. But yeah, we had 5 people per outfit. You know, like when we actually had the whole vote go in, we only had like 10 outfits voting, like 11.
Yeah, because I remember talking with the outfits I'm affiliated with, and some of them said they wanted to, as a way to like be better, bring less people that are better. But if we're looking for more manpower, I can just pass that along.
Yeah, totally do that. Let them know. And yeah, you know, like we play Cobalt. They have next Smash on the 10th on Haas, and they have the best Air Force in the game, bar none. So you know, we're not. We don't even know if we can play. To be quite honest with you, we don't even know if we can fucking play. So we're gonna cross the bridge when we get there. But first and foremost, we're going to be able. We're gonna try to field the numbers. Once we get the numbers, then we'll worry about quality and all that stuff, because we don't want to let Cobalt down. We don't want we just don't want to show up and
I kind of find it hilarious if we got disqualified because no one could be bothered to show up, but yeah, that'd be really shitty.
Guys, is it true? I've heard a rumor. Did Emerald give you players so you could play a match?
Yes or no?
No, but they offered to give us a new Force lead after the Reltor incident when they found out that he was going to be Force lead.
Well, yes.
Emerald came on and said, "Hey, we heard you guys are really unhappy with who got elected Force lead. We can lend you an experienced one if you'd like."
Experienced leader for sale. That's it.
It's like, yeah, it's like we heard you were having some trouble, and it's nothing between friends.
No, it is true though. So on Emerald, there's an outfit called 1TR, called 1TR, and on Connery they have an outfit called, I don't know. They role play some fucking Viking or whatever.
Okay.
On the NC. And so anyways, they are a legitimate Connery outfit. Like they actually play Connery like twice a week, I think, like 2 nights a week. And so they participated for us two server smashes in a row. And they main Emerald, and they've only been on Connery for about like a couple months. So technically, yes, Emerald has given us an outfit to help us sort of raise numbers for server smash.
All right then. Right. Well, anyone else wants to add anything? No?
No, unless you want to play that god-awful leadership tactics video. You didn't play that, did you?
Let's see. I did play. Wait, which one?
The Zerg one, where I pretty much recreate the original first mission for StarCraft Zerg faction.
Oh, I don't have that video lined up.
Okay, good. Don't do that.
Okay, you didn't even send it in. But anyways, yeah. Well, I guess it's good enough for now. I mean, we've been online already for 2 hours already, so yeah.
I have came back twice now.
Yeah.
I've been here for an hour. That's half.
Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah, everything went better than expected.
Oh. Would have been nice if Mokas would have been here as well, but oh well, what can I say?
Does Lucas ever show up to anything anymore? I'm sure he's got some new life obligation.
Maybe. Unfortunately, it would be nice to have another one.
If you've seen his picture, he's a devilishly handsome man. So I reckon he just has so many women on the go that he can't attend.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of my outfit leader, Mad Almag, which pretty much does exactly that. Though I haven't contacted him in a while, so I can't say really. But yeah, hold on.
Are we actually holding on? Like, can we keep talking?
Yeah, what is happening here?
Don't stop believing.
Well, anyways, well, I guess we might as well just end here. It has been quite fun, so yeah. Anyways, see ya.
See you later, everyone.
All right then.